is Vintage Love, and today I would like to talk about milk glass mugs. My husband and I collect milk glass mugs, and we have quite a few of them. We are paring down our collection. We have some for sale in our Etsy store, and we also have a booth in a vintage shop, an antique shop, where we sell them as well. So I didn't take them all out, full disclosure. There are so many, we have so many, that I don't want this video to be half an hour long. So I'm just going to show some of them. So this one here is Anchor Hocking, and it's just a simple rose pattern, and I believe that probably will sell this one just because the pattern's really pretty, but we have so many and we're paring down our collection, and I just don't think it is unique enough. You'll see some of the other ones that we're keeping. This one is a really cool one. It's Fort Bridger, Wyoming, and I think we're probably going to sell this one. I might list it in the Etsy shop. If you do want this cup, let me know. I've got a whole bunch more. Now this one, it says it's nice to have your mug around. And I believe this is 70s. This is a Federal, and there were a lot of mugs that came out with sayings in the 70s. So that's why I think it is, and I think this handle and cup shape too. I have another one of that similar style, but the handle's a little bit different, but I believe it's 70s as well, with flowers. And there's not a mark. I think it's Federal as well, but I'm not sure actually because of the handle. There are a couple of different companies that make these milk glass mugs, and they were made, I think, primarily from the 40s to the 70s, maybe a little bit into the 80s, but that was when a lot of them were made. This one's kind of cool. I don't know if you can see the image, but it is three men in a tavern, and I believe this is a Federal one, and it's a beer stein. It's a milk glass beer stein. I've seen these in opalescent, like pearlized kind of color, and also in black. But this is a white one. We have three of these, and we are going to be selling these because they don't fit in our cupboards anymore. And so we will be selling those. I have this set of, it looks like those Corningware cups, but it's actually Pyrex milk glass, and it has that Old Town blue onion pattern. So we have a set of these. We are selling these. I'm not sure where yet. This one says, caution, sex may be hazardous. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I know there are hazards to sex, but I'm not exactly sure what this is referring to. I think this is 70s. This reminds me of the 70s with the sayings. And we are selling this in our Etsy shop, which I will link down below. So one that I am on the fence about, because I think this is really pretty. I just got this in a thrift store haul, and I think it's a really pretty ruby red Anchor Hocking stackable cup. We do have this yellow one. It has a different bottom. It's a Federal stacking cup, but it does fit, I mean, if we want to. But it does have a different shaped handle and a different shaped bottom. So I don't know. We might sell both of them. I'm not sure, because we also have two yellow matching ones, which I think we're keeping. These are Anchor Hocking Fire King again. And I like these ones with the color fired on the outside. And then they have the milk glass color on the inside. These ones, I believe, are all 50s, 40s and 50s, this shape. This is one my husband got me for Christmas, and it has the Esso station, gas station lion logo on it, and it's the same shape. It is Anchor Hocking Fire King as well, same shape as this one, same handle, and I believe that this particular style was 50s with this shape and everything. And milk glass mugs were popular then. Milk glass was popular then. Milk glass, here's a plain white one. I like that one as well. Milk glass was created in the 1500s in Italy. And from what I understand, it was made to mimic porcelain, to be a cheap alternative to porcelain, something that you could make faster and cheaper. And it kind of lost its favor probably after the Victorian era, but then in the 40s and 50s it gained popularity again. I think right now it is not really highly collectible, although it always is a little bit collectible, especially these older pieces. I don't think it's super highly collectible right now, but it does fluctuate. And there's always going to be collectors, I think, that out there for this as well. This is technically not milk glass, although it is milk glass with a fired on. It's Anchor Hogging Fire King again. It's called Peach Lusterware. Peach Lusterware. And what it has is a fired on color all around it, and then on top of the white milk glass. But is not considered part of the milk glass family. It is the Peach Lusterware family. And I believe that this was made to mimic the lusterware that was big in Japan, the ceramics with the firing glaze, which would come off of this pretty peach, and then there was a light blue as well. So I think that mimicked that. We also have an old jadeite one. Now jadeite is highly collectible right now. Everybody's looking for a jadeite. The prices are higher on it. It's also Anchor Hogging Fire King is the only company that you can technically say jadeite for, because that's what people consider jadeite, is the original Anchor Hogging Fire King. Now this technically isn't milk glass in name, but I believe it's like a milk glass with the color added to it, and it's actually added inside the glass. So it's really super pretty, and this is one that we're keeping. And this one is part of a silent film series, and there's 3 other glasses in this series, and I'm trying to collect those. This one has Jean Harlow and Clara Bow on it, and there's one other one with 2 female film stars, and then there's two male silent film stars. Or early film stars anyway. I believe they're all silent, but I think some of them might be early film stars. But anyway, these are super, super cute. I love them. I'm going to try to find the rest of the set. This is my golden ticket. I don't know. My precious. This is my precious. It's my Saturday Night Fever disco. So obviously this was 70s. This is a little bit later one. It is Glass Bake. So Federal, Glass Bake, Anchor Hogging Fire King are the big 3 that made milk glass. There's a couple other companies as well of the milk glass mugs. Anyway, this obviously emulates Saturday Night Fever, but without infringing on copyright. Anyway, these are rare. These are hard to find. I actually got a really good deal on this one after looking for like 6 or 7 months. But most of the time these will be pretty expensive. A lot of times milk glasses right now can go anywhere from $5 if it's not very good quality up to like, $30, $40. This particular glass is probably right now about $50 to $60. Sometimes more. I've seen it for $80, and then you pay shipping on top. So I did not pay that much for this, but like I said, I've been looking for months for it. And this is going to stay in my private collection. These very last ones, these are Fire King, and these are later, I believe they're either late 60s or 70s. But they are in the Kimberly pattern, and a Kimberly pattern is it's these diamond ones with the foot, and they're stackable, and they have an ombre pattern to it. So they start dark and go lower. I'll show you the other two colors. We also have green and orange. So they kind of have that early 70s color scheme to them. But anyway, we've got 4 of these. We actually have 5, so 2 blues. And then we do have another set of these, but we are selling them in our shop. If you are interested in anything you've seen here other than this, let me know. Because I am getting rid of some of the collection. I'm getting rid of at least half of these, and we do have more in the store that are listed now. Anyway, these are stacking. So I hope you enjoyed our milk glass mugs and can find some appreciation. We obviously love them. They're fun to drink coffee out of or tea, and you've probably seen these around. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be doing more videos like this in the future.